here on FTB Sky Odyssey. It's your boy Z. How you doing today? I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for asking. Once again, we have some very delicious music brought to you by Techno Axe backing us up. I really recommend that everybody go and check out the channel there. Listen to some sweet grooves. Maybe use some stuff yourself. They are putting out all the things for all the people. But let's look at this today and see what we're going to try and accomplish. And also check out the stuff that I did between. So first off, yeah, I laid a structure here around the farm. I don't know if it's quite done, because it's very basic. Like, I don't feel like I really did too much there except encase it and kind of make it look sort of like it's a greenhouse. I don't want to go with a very industrial feel on any of the stuff that I do during this playthrough, because really, floating islands in the sky, there's not a lot of hard science backing that up. This is just Minecraft physics being Minecraft physics. But I did want to give it something. So that's what I've done so far. I'll think about it a little bit later. I went ahead and gave myself the red matter armor through the EMC stuff, which, you know, you can see we're doing really good on. Kind of the same thing with the beast coins. We got quite a good amount on those. So I also got myself an unbreakable builder's wand, so that way I could just make some structures pretty quick when I really set my mind to it. But today, I want to get a few odds and ends taken care of. I really want to get some monster farming up and going, and so today we are going to break into Woot. We're also going to do some wireless power systems, so that way we kind of work around what's going on here, and we're also going to try to get a structure up that's going to be like a basic rudimentary kind of like storage area, so that eventually, if we want to, we can get into refined storage, applied energistics type stuff. Even though mostly we're sending everything into the EMC terminal, there are some things that we can't. So we're going to look at Woot, see what it takes to get into it, and see if we can figure out how to make it work. And this is kind of brand new to me. I have played with Woot before, but not extensively. So I'm not sure exactly what it's going to take, and there's probably going to have to be a few things that we're going to have to figure out together, because there might not be a very straightforward path to it since we can't go to the Nether, and I know that's one of the resources that is really used here. So, first things first, is there like a guide? There is a guide, okay. What does that take? A book and a rotten flesh. And a book is paper and leather. Well, leather, we've already done leather, right? No? Okay, well that's easy to do. Oh, I always think it's zombie flesh, but it's actually just rotten flesh. Alright, come here. Come here. Then we're gonna drop you here. And boop! And now we got leather. So now it knows how to make leather. Alright. Let's pull out some paper. And we're going to teach it book. Boop. And then book. Yes. And we'll need some more flesh, which I shouldn't have put it all away, but whatever. Again, we can just get everything out of it. Alright. There we go. Alright. Forward. Introduction, what does it do? Factory or farm. Compatibility and blah blah blah. That's not what we need. What we need is how to build. Create a factory layout block. Allow you to see in the world where the blocks need to go, as these can be large structures. Place the factory layout block on the ground and it will display the factory layout. You can right click to cycle through different factory tiers. We don't need to read stuff about creative mode. If you are upgrading a factory, then you can place the factory layout block one block away underneath the factory heart, and will line up correctly with your current structure. It's weird that it's like going off of the page here. They need to maybe work on this a little bit. Once the factory structure is in place, you can validate it by using the yaw hammer. Sneak right click in the air with the hammer to change modes. Alternately, you can use the intern to build the factory for you. Okay. So I guess we need the factory heart? No, that's a heart core. Factory layout. Yeah, that's easy. Bone, flesh, and a book. Yeah, we can do that, no problem. And a bone. Alright. Well, let's set this down just over here and we'll take a look at it. Oh, that's a tier 2 factory. Okay. That's a tier 3. Alright. Tier 4. Ooh, tier 4 is kind of big. I like how this looks, though. It'll be like, kind of like like almost a sideways dome. I don't know. I know that there's a term for this, like building style, but I don't know it very well. Oh, now we've got some jaunty pirate music to help us out. Yeah, I'm liking the way this looks. So tier 4, I guess, is the biggest. So for planning loot factories, this will have to be like the size that we go with if we want to plan on upgrading them to max tier eventually. So what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 across. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it's an 11 by 11. So as long as we have that set up, then we will be able to upgrade it all the way to max. But we're going to do like a tier 1 to start for what we're going to start on. And I'm hoping, like, I don't know if certain mobs are limited to certain tiers, but I'm kind of hoping that we can get to something a little bit like a wither skeleton. You know what I'm saying? A little wither skeleton might be nice. So let's look here. Factory layout, factory heart. This was something that was part of it. Now I'm gonna have to go back to the book. Okay. A building of 2 parts. Factory structure consists of 2 structures. The first is the main factory structure where the heart upgrades and mob controller live. The second is a remote structure which provides power, import, export of items and fluids. The remote structure must be located at most 10 blocks directly below the heart. The remote structure consists of a column of 3 blocks with the exporter on the bottom, the importer in the middle, and the power cell on the top. Can be turned on and off via a redstone signal to the heart. Below you can see the connections to the power cell, item and liquid inputs, and item outputs. Remote I/O distance. So 10 blocks maximum. Okay. Basic ore used in this mob. It does not by default generate in the world, but can be created using iron ore blocks. So we need Stygian iron. Well, real quick, let's just look at this. Is Stygian iron something that we can buy out of the ore shop? Because if it is, then we probably got... Oh, it is. Okay, cool. And it has an EMC? Hey, nice. Iron of the Stygian variety. So, this should... So, the red matter furnace, it does double things. So this should just go ahead and double that. Oh, but it didn't. Alright. Well, can we powder it? No, we can't. Okay, well, I mean, that's fine. We'll just have to put this EMC into it. I mean, it's the same across, so... There we go. We'll just let it do its thing. And then we're going to need... It looked like an import and an output. Yeah, there's those. And then a controller flesh casing, bone casing, blaze casing, ender casing, nether casing, and a factory upgrade base, and then several upgrades. So I wonder if that's like either something that it doesn't know how to make. No, I mean, you can just make it a tier 4 shard or another star shard. See, but if we get... I'm thinking that we need a lot of nether stars to be able to do some of the things that are later in the pack from some of the reading that I've been doing. I mean, it's all kind of up in the air, but the way that I want to go about it, we'll need some nether stars to help us get there. And if we need nether stars to get there, then we got to get on wither skeletons early. So that's why I'm trying to look into this and see if we can get some of them wither skeletons farmed up for us. And unlike the previous pack that we did together, where I could just dunk them in witch water's not a thing in this one, because that mod is not in here. So, yeah, we're going to have to make some adjustments here. So let's go ahead and grab that out. We need to make, looks like 2 of these, and we'll need some obsidian. Because I know that this Stygian iron block, or anvil, is going to be important for us to have. Alright. So for now, we'll just put it down. I mean, there's no reason not to just do it right here. Although I can't click on it there. Alright. Maybe that space is too limiting. Okay, no. Oh, maybe just there's another way to mess with it entirely. I'll probably have to look that up. So that's the thing that builds the factory for you. Probably be a good idea for us to use that, especially for like our first one. XP shard. So let's see. Blood magic, blah blah blah, evil crafts, blah blah blah, blood magic, blah blah blah. That's not something we're messing with just yet. Efficiency, decapitate, mass, XP, looting. We'll definitely need looting. So what does it take to make one of these? Tier 3 upgrade core and enchanted books. Ooh, enchantments. Ah, but we can do it with the enchanter. Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We just need mob heads, which we've already thrown several mob heads in there, so that's not a big deal. Some lapis. Okay, not as bad as I was thinking there for a second. Decapitate, looting, rate. We'll have to look up what all these things do, right? So let's go ahead. I think this is supposed to be mod. I think. Not that I'm bagging on your mod, dude. If the person that created this ever sees this, like, I'm really not. I think it's fantastic, but yeah, just some small things. Importer is responsible for consuming the ingredients required to spawn certain mobs. It will take items from any inventories adjacent to it and fluids from any tanks adjacent to it. So items are required to spawn them. Okay. Exporter, responsible for generating and items of fluids from the factory. It will place items in any inventories adjacent to it and fluids in any tanks adjacent to it. Power cells. Power the factory and are where you connect any power cables. Any factory tier can use any tier of power cell. Different power cells have different storage capacity and transfer rates. Cells preserve their contents when broken. Power cables will only connect when the factory is fully formed. Yeah, we looked at Stygian Iron before. Capturing mobs. Mobs are captured via the Ender Shard, and you need a full Ender Shard to generate a mob controller for that mob. To initialize the Ender Shard with a mob, you need to quietly approach your chosen mob and hit it with the Ender Shard. The tooltip for that shard will then tell you the mob you have captured. Now you have to fill the shard up by killing that type of mob while the Ender Shard is in your toolbar. The tooltip will tell you how many you need to kill, and the shard will glow when you have enough. So we have to kill wither skeletons in order to farm them. I'm not going to say that that doesn't make sense, because obviously it does, but I don't know how to fight wither skeletons just right off the bat. Can you hit a normal skeleton with a drop of evil? Will that do it? How do you get wither skeletons? Or can I just get skulls easier somehow? So from epic crates, I can get them. Also from legendaries. Is it really any of them? No, that's flashing between all of them, but here it's just epic. Only epic has a chance to give me wither skeleton skulls, and only at 1.67% chance. Mob drops from a wither, yeah. Instabulation apparatus, that's a morb, so you have to already have that again. And a loot fabricator, which I don't have any of either. Well, alright then. How do you fight a wither skeleton right away? Maybe we should go something a little bit more basic. So this seems like a little bit too much advanced for us. So let's do something that's a little bit more basic. I think I have a drop of evil here. Yeah, I sure do. Fantastic. You can buy them out of the shop. That's where I got that one from. And let's get some dirt. I'll just go ahead and get like 4 stacks of it. And then, have I done any of the other stuff for this? Because I originally planned to go with a simpler idea, like just do a mob farm like El Clasico style, and maybe that's really what we need to do here. So that's what we're going to do. So let's go with, what kind of block says I'm an evil thing? Let's look at some chisel varieties. This is what it's like when you just sit there. Like, normally this would be a place where I would like cut the episode and I'd sit here for like ever and try and figure out what it is I want to do with it. But, you know, I'm trying something new. So you guys are going to go through this with me. So I look through, like, chisel is always my first go-to because it's just got a lot of different textures, so I can kind of like scroll through this really quickly, look at the different varieties of things that are available, and then make a decision whether or not I want to even use it, or if I want to go back to something else. Black concrete's always really good. Void stone. That seems kind of like appropriately evil colored. Purple and black, sort of like a very stereotypical evil combination. There's normal obsidian in here too, though. Yeah, here we go. Obsidian. That's netherrack. So large pillar, chiseled. Is anything in here looking good to us? I kind of like that. That's got a good texture to it. That'd make a good floor. Greek. Those are probably columns. Like, that design probably goes up and down quite well. Yeah, I think void stone though. So how do you make this? So you can make it either with the purple blocks. I wonder how. 192 and 1000. Yeah, this way is a big rip as far as EMC goes. All of them are big rips actually, because it's only 37 per. Stacks 592. This alone costs like 1,331. So this will be something we make once and then just do through EMC. So let's go. We'll need 2 Eyes of Ender and 3 Obsidian. Assuming that we can make this, like, again, like the EMC will actually let us generate it. Because we have seen a couple of things where it won't let us do that. And then if I look for void, yes, it's there. Most excellent. So let's pull out a couple bits of that. And we're going to look at this and think here. Skulls. Yeah, that's got a certain motif to it, but that's not really what I'm going for. This would make a good accent. I do like the way that looks, but if you did it too much, it wouldn't mean anything. Hey, what's up, Colin? How you doing, C-word? Raw. Actually, that's got a really good kind of a look to it. Because it looks like, it has like an animation to it. But it also looks kind of like a night sky starfield sort of thing. So this might be an interesting thing for us to use. But I'm wary of things that have a pattern to them, because if they move too much, you might lose focus on what it is you're trying to do. But if I'm essentially going to create a big kill box in the sky, that might be not such a bad idea. I am definitely going to use some of these runes to, like, go around in a big circle on the entrance. Night sky-ish, right? I'm telling you. This one looks a little bit more night... I mean, this is the same pattern, but it doesn't have the rotating moving effect, so I think we might just go with the raw, actually. We don't need to chisel it up at all. Although, definitely some of these runes, I'm going to make some of these runes be a thing. So, alright, if that's what we're going to go with, let's go ahead and grab some more of it. And then we'll have to come back, like, basically what we're going to do is we're going to go down, build a structure, like, at Y0, and then we're going to turn it into a Cursed Earth mob farm. So the Drop of Evil will be, like, the super duper last thing that we do. We also need to get at mob underscore some of these. So these things are fantastic. This is absolutely my favorite way to deal with any kind of a mob farm, because basically you just flick a lever and then it's on, and you don't have to do anything else with it. You can build in a way to turn it off automatically if you want to, or not. It's entirely up to you how you handle it. The main thing is that if you fully upgrade this bad boy here, you will get so many drops that you can cause lag in your world. So you better make sure that you have some way of dealing with lots and lots of things incoming into whatever system it is that you're using to store all of your stuff. Basically, we're going to do like a light, not upgraded version and see how that works out for us. And then once we get something set up where we can deal with lots of stuff, then we'll work on changing that around. Oh, coffee. Sweet, sweet, delicious coffee. With it being a night sky thing, I almost think that I should build it like up high instead of down low, but because of the way mob spawning works, it's going to be way better to build it down low. So let's go ahead and get some of this crafted. We're going to need, let me think here, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to need 3 fans. No, just 2. I think I only need 2 fans. And then we're going to need just 1 mob masher. So let's look at the materials here. We've got block of redstone, iron, and stone slabs. Stone slabs, of course, we'll have to make manually because they don't have an EMC value. Block of redstone has an EMC value, just not there because that was showing us all the chiseled varieties. We'll need 2 of those because we also need, 3 of them actually, 2 fans, 1 mob masher. Then the mob masher needs a block of iron, some iron spikes, some diamonds, and some iron swords. Which is why, like I said earlier, I really didn't mind putting together some of these extra materials because I knew that on the back end of all of this we could use it. Have I not? I never made like a block of iron? Oh, well, my boy, let me go ahead and fix that right quick. Give me some normal iron here. And we'll just pull it all out because it doesn't matter. We'll teach that. Throw that back in there. And then does that give us... Yeah, that's an iron spike, which does have an EMC value, so boop, now we can make that too. Which saves us so much time, because I gotta be honest, like crafting swords and having them clog up my inventory to make these is kind of like one of the annoying parts of doing this normally. So I'm really glad that I can just come here and be like, yeah, give me 64 of those spikes, whatever. Even though I only need 2 of them. So then we'll need a sword of the iron variety twice. And we have a block of iron, so then 3 diamonds. 1, 2, and 3. And then for the fans, we need 4 iron. We've got enough iron there already. And then some stone for the slabs. The one downside here is it's actually kind of hard to just get normal stone. Because, you know, it doesn't show up very often. Or there's a lot of things that have stone appended to their name, I guess is what I was actually about to say there. Oh, right. Iron. There you go. So one of those, and then one of those. And of course, these do have EMC, so we can do this, and now it knows how to make them. So again, we'll need one of those and two of those. Now, the Mob Masher we're going to leave largely unupgraded, but the fans we do need to upgrade like right away, so that way we have the correct area spawned in. So I'm going to go ahead and put this here for now, just so I don't accidentally forget what I'm doing, and throw it off the edge of a cliff. So we need 3 of these twice, so 6. 3 of these twice, so 6. And then 10 of these twice, so 20. So that's absolute maximum distance covered by our fan. All this other stuff is upgrades for the Mob Masher, which is definitely something that we want to do. For sure, we're going to want to upgrade that bad boy, just not right away because we don't have a place set up to take care of everything. So, let's get started on that. What do we need for this one? Iron and feathers in a different way, and iron, feathers, and redstone. Feather, iron, and redstone. Alright, so one of these, and one of these. It's just the best part is that I can then go, hey, you know how to make that now, and that now. And then I can be like, yeah, give me 64 of those. Now I only need 10, game. Come on. 20 total. Absolutely. And then I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. I guess I might need one more fan, but I don't think it'll have to be upgraded, because I'm going to want one that pushes stuff down into the Mob Masher. But down isn't something that should be a problem. Whatever. I'll get the distance ones. That should be all that I need, if I even need those. Okay. So one more fan. Then we'll need levers. Elver. Oh, I actually haven't made levers yet. Okay. So cab and stick. Boop. Hey, you know how to make levers now. 4 of those. And that's going to be what our mob farm is basically centered around. So then it's just building the structure, which is not... I guess I need to put that and that and that, sure, in there. Okay. So let's pull back out all this junk. This junk that we're going to use to build everything. Let's go downstairs. So this is what 0 looks like. You just want to make sure, like, there's a lot of times where people will make the mistake of placing something below 0, which you can only do if you're in some kind of a creative mode, or if you get like a timing glitch going. And you just want to make super sure that you don't do that, because if you place anything below 0, it can cause your game world to crash and you'll have to come in and edit it. So I'm actually going to build it on Y1, so that way I can put the levers like underneath for everything that's going into it. And I'm going to use dirt just to get like a little ways away. So we'll do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Because I want it to be like... It's kind of my idea for this base, which is the reason that I built this tower of elevators that goes up and down, that I want it to be almost like an inverted tower all the way up and down, where it's like I have different things that are going on at different levels, but there is no central structure. Like, I don't actually want there to be a pillar or a castle or a tower or anything in the center. I want a whole bunch of these, like little pods that exist around the central thing that doesn't exist. Do you feel me? Do you see what I'm trying to lay down here? So then let's do, we're going to need, the maximum upgrade for the width is, it starts at 1 and then it goes out to 3, 5, 7. So we'll need at least a 9x9 to encase the whole thing. So there and there. Yeah. And then let's look, we're going to look back at Chisel Void. For the floor here, we might actually go grab some of that obsidian. I really did like the way that it looked for that floor. The I think it was trotted tiles. Yeah, let's go grab that. And we'll lay down this and this, so nothing spawns down here. Are you guys liking the idea so far? I'm thinking it's going to be a blast. Ha! There we go. Let's grab out some obsidian. And we'll very quickly chisel this into that trotted, or small tiles. There we go. That's what I'm looking at. It's got a lot going on, but that means that a lot of its different colors are going to mesh well with the other stuff that we're building. So I think it'll work out really nicely. Although, seeing them up close and in a pattern, some of these other ones are looking kind of good too. See, this is the type of stuff that just goes on where I like completely lose focus on what it is I'm supposed to be doing because I'm like, oh, this looks good. Oh, this is shiny. Oh, those look like bricks. What? No. Tiles. Tiles are life. Tiles are love. I think I'm going to go with this one. Medium tiles. This is a good floor. So let's chisel both of those. And then we'll head on down. There we go. So let me go ahead and switch over to these and put it down. I might need something on the corners or on the edges to help break this up, but I mean, like, truthfully, this is something we're going to build and then absolutely never touch again is the real deal here. Because we just won't need to. Like, after we get it set up to where it's delivering the items to us automatically, we'll never have to come down here. And then one last thing I need to do before I get too deeply into this that I almost always forget that I need to do is I need to do a test on exactly how long the fan goes for, which actually it'd be better to do down here. I even have like a little dirt pathway already set up for it. Okay, so right now the dirt is 10 blocks away, so I'm going to put it 11 and then put a fan down facing me with a lever on top of it and have it push me. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, whoa. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It pushed me 7 blocks away from it. I think, right? No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 blocks. One more test just to make sure it didn't stop for whatever reason. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 blocks. So with 10 upgrades on it for distance, that means that it's going to be pushing something 16 blocks long. So that means that's how long we need to have the floor be. So let's come down here, grab out our obsidian, and so far we've got 2 if we count the layer that we're going to replace. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And then let's similarly do a test and see if this just pushes us all the way back to the edge of it. One more, right, for the fan to set on. Fan, and this time we're going to put the maximum amount of distance upgrades on there and show area. Yeah, cool. So that'll push it back all the way except for the first block, which I'm using this space to build the entrance, so I actually am going to move that one forward then. I don't really care if I get this back. It's not that big a deal. Oh no, obsidian, please don't. Okay. So then we'll go ahead and place the fan, and we will fully upgrade it. And that is a pretty good area of coverage. Most excellent. So I was correct in my thing about this going around there. It does have to be a 9x9, because a 7x7 is what's going to push it. Very, very good. The other thing that we're going to do is we're going to want to push things sideways from here to over there, and then have it land in the middle where something else will push it straight down onto the mob masher, right? So you can either build it as an L, which is what I was just thinking I was going to do until I did this, or you can build it like a T, which is what I'm now thinking that we're going to do. So let's go grab another set of upgrades and another fan. And another lever. Fan. Grab another one of those. And then 10 more upgrades. This is going to be absolutely massive, but it's going to provide us with so many of the things that we need. And mostly, it's going to provide us with the chance to get loot crates. And loot crates are what turns this pack on and on. There are so many different things that you can get from the loot crates. There's stuff that you just can't get any other way, or so it seems. So yeah, I've got one to push it that way, one to push it that way, and then one push it straight down. Good, good, good. We are all set up there. So let's head back down, and then if I'm thinking the mob masher is going to be right here, I'm going to go ahead and place it. So that way it's in place. We know where it's going to be. We know where things are going. And we don't have to wonder about that. Although, am I still one block off? I thought it was pushing to the edge there a second ago. Let's hide area and show area again. Okay, so even one more forward. Because it does have to go like all the way in. Like right up to the edge. Boop, boop, boop. And show area. No, it's just not going any more forward? Why won't it go forward onto the other blocks? It should. There's plenty of upgrades in it. And I definitely hit another block from it. Is it maybe because I have a different type of block on the ground? That doesn't make any sense. And there's definitely 10 upgrades in it still, right? Is it because the mob masher's there? It's not going to show us that it's going to go forward into it? Oh, let's pick it up. Is it because of this? Yeah, okay, there we go. For some reason, the torch stopped it from showing that it would go any more forward than that. So yeah, we need to back it up again. Sometimes mod's weird. You just kind of got to deal with it. Okay. Boop, boop, and boop. Show area. So that's going, yeah, all the way out now. Good, 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 good. I wonder if the mob masher would actually stop that too if it was previously there. Maybe we should take it back up. Okay, let's hide your area because we know that you're in the right place now. So then we need to do another 9x9, but going out to each one of the sides for the other two fans. My headset cord got caught there. Let me pull that back out. So, let's grab out some more of the obsidian. And we're going to do, we want it to end here. So this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then the middle one would be right there, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15? I'm counting too long because I actually needed to go like four more. I think I need to have it right here. Show area. That actually one back. One more further back. Did I just do it two back? No, that's where I need it to be. Good, good, good. Although I need it to be one over. See, this is, like I said, this is the stuff that I would just cut out, but we're doing it together this time. Okay. Now the area should be good. Because, right, it's not a 9 by 9, it's a 7 by 7. There we go. There we go. So then I'm going to take this stuff back up. Ooh. And this I will vein mine, since it doesn't have a connecting block. Alright. So now we know that one's in the right place. We can just come straight across from it and do one out. How far? No, not that one. That one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15. From there. So, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I think that's what we actually need to do. And we can double check, because of course we can. Upgrade, 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 show area. Nope, one back. One more. I thought I was being so clever. I thought I knew what I was doing. You just gotta count it out. Just gotta count it out. There we go. Now show area. Hey, hey. And look at that. Look at that. We've got a really solid area going now. And we'll need to build like an encasement around this whole thing, absolutely. But right now we're just getting the basics done so that way we can see where everything is going to go to, which of course is right here. So let's go ahead and take that up. I like how quickly that broke, if I'm being completely honest. So then we just need to extend everything out. So it's going to be like the basic thing here is going to be pretty blocky, I think, but it won't be in the end. So let's make a huge mistake and go up without putting down any torches, because I need some more obsidian in order to do this. I think I'm going to need like another stack of 4. And then go this, and yes. Okay. Anything for us to kill? No? Good. Good. So yeah, let's do kind of like the bare bones here. Because that's the thing. We're going to fill all this in with dirt. So we need like the outside structure built, not like a structure around the whole thing. So this level, this is going to be here. For sure. I should have used the void stone in the center, is what I'm also realizing, unfortunately. Because A, it would be easier to break, and B, I would be able to void mine it. Or excavate it. To be very, very accurate. Show area. One more. One more. One more. That's why we bought that unbreakable wand, boys and girls, so I could do stuff like that. Because basically what we're going to do is we're going to go along the outline of the workable area and build just a casing around it. Is that? No, one more for the casing. Vaguely sad Asian music? I don't know. Huh. It's calm. It's very relaxing. I'll say that. And then let's look at what the area... Let's do one more show area. Alright. There we go. And then boop you around there. You around there. And then we gotta go up the side of this as well to right here. Is that where the two shall meet? Most excellent. There we go. So now we've got a really, really basic kind of rudimentary outline. I mean, like, whatever. It really doesn't matter if it goes off the edge, but if I can save it, why shouldn't I? Why wouldn't I? Okay, so then I need to break all of this inside of that area. Just looking good. I mean, I like patterned things, and I may be alone there in the Minecraft world, but I actually like it when things are symmetrical and patterned. I want them to be orderly. Okay, so everything that's not on the very outside edge got to go. And if I can just make sure that it doesn't have any connections to the outside edge, I can actually just ore excavate the central part. Why did I choose obsidian for this? C'est la vie. Okay. So there's that. And then, unfortunately, this bit, there's just nothing to do with it. I'll have to do it by hand. Because I would risk taking down the whole structure if I didn't. Although that's still pretty boring, actually. Let's see here. If I go ahead and I lay, say, some dirt all along this edge, like, say, to there, if I just break this block, then suddenly that is disconnected from the outside line. And then if I do the same here with this block and the one above it, okay. So now that entire center bit is connected to itself everywhere, but it is not connected to anything else. So I should be able to take this down without taking down the whole thing. So we're going to hold down ore excavator and hope. Yay! I'll still have to do this line though. Or will I? Encase in dirt. Like a mold. Oh, it's so much quicker to use ore excavator. It's just a little harrowing because you don't know if you're going to mess the whole thing up or not. Okay, so now we just put back what we took out in the mold. Ha and ha. Let's double check our areas again. Yep, it does not include the mold. Definitely on the outside edge. Does not include it. Definitely on the outside edge. Does not include it. Definitely on the outside edge. And we have that one block where everything meets right there. Nice. So now we'll turn off all these areas. We'll hide them. Alright. And then the mob masher will be like one in right here. So I'm going to go ahead and denote that with obsidian. That's where the mob masher will be. But then I got to fill in this whole area with dirt so that we can do the cursed earth part of it. But we got this wand, so it's alright. I just hope I brought enough dirt. Which, it looks like I didn't, actually. But we'll put down what we can. Yep. Need more dirt. I mean, I guess if I took all of this out on the outside edge, maybe I would have enough. Oh. Maybe. Maybe. Get that there, that there. Oh, oh. Oh. Oh, but there's a line here that we didn't. Yeah, okay, so close, but not enough. I need like another stack. I mean, I actually only need like 10 more, but I could fish out 10 or I could just hit, boom, give me a stack. Now is there something I need to kill? No. Alright. Monsters are being kind of nice today. Not spawning in our working area. That's very cool of them. Very cool. Alright. So now then, how this is going to work is basically these fans are going to push everything to right here, and then this thing is going to kill them pretty instantaneously. Because it's really good at killing things. But we will probably need to do like the sharpness upgrade. So maybe we'll do everything except for the looting one. The looting one's the one, and the beheading one. Those are the ones that actually, like, make it not work. Or make it difficult to deal with. But it's got a slot for everything, and all of them are a max of 10. So let's go ahead and we'll get the damaged ones up and running. Because I do want to make sure that things die pretty instantly. I don't want them to take a chance on them killing something the wrong way. So, gold helm, iron helm, gold nuggets. Are they all gold nuggets? I think they're all gold nuggets. Yes. And that's swords. Ooh, how many times can I press the wrong thing here? Let's sort this inventory and then go 1, 2, 3, 4. Gold nugs. Just give us like 2 of them. And then redstone. So I'm pretty sure that's needed for all of them too. Oop. Alright. So we'll make a sharpness. And then a flint. We need 4 flint and steel. Hup, 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 hup. And we can get the fire. And then the smite is rotten flesh. We can definitely do that. See, look at me remembering that it's not zombie flesh, it's rotten flesh. I'm getting better. I am getting better. And we're only making one of them because we're going to just put them in there, obviously. Spider eye. I don't know if I actually have... Yeah, I don't think I have spider eyes. I mean, I guess you can get them from witches. And so, I mean, like, soon I'll be able to do that because there'll just be so many of them inside of the mob spawn area. So I guess we'll hold off on that one for now, along with the fortune and the beheading. So let's put that stuff in there, and then go ahead and take out... I mean, I only need 10 game. Kind of wish these stacked up to where it was only 10 of them in a stack, but whatever. There we go. And then we'll put this, and this back in. Okay. Then we're also going to need one of these, the absorption hoppers, which I think that's what this is. Did I teach the table how to make it, though? Was I that smart? No, I wasn't on top of it. I mean, that's okay. I can just pick it back up after I put all this manure in there. Manure and dye. There we go. We'll put that back, and then we'll go down. Still nothing to kill. Game's being nice. I'm telling you. Game's being real nice. So then we'll do basically that there, and then we'll have to figure out a way to move the various things that we do get from the farm out of there. I'm thinking ender chest, but we'll see. Ender chest might be a good option. So let's go ahead and put these upgrades in there so things will die pretty instantly once we turn it on. And then if we go down here, you can put a lever. Did that do it? Yeah. Now, if we walk into that thing, it'll hurt us too, so we can't do that. We got to make sure that we don't fall for that same shenanigan. There we go. Now the fan should be on. Yep, good. I just wanted to make sure. It's like one of those things where, like, you know that's how it works in Minecraft, because powering the block would power the thing underneath it, but, you know, you just want to make sure, basically. And I'll need one more lever, basically, because I didn't grab enough for that fourth fan. There we go. And then aside from actually turning it into cursed earth and putting down a way to, like, turn it off and on, we're good to go. So let's go ahead and get, because I know that this is what I'm going to use. We're going to use some... We're going to have some windows. Like, we got to be able to see inside of there. Did I make... No, I haven't made dark ineffable glass yet. Which I can't make it from ineffable. I have to make it from the, What's the thing underneath this? Yeah, thickened glass. This I can use. So thickened glass with some squid ink will get us dark glass, which can give us dark ineffable glass. So let's get thick glass, some ink, and then the moonstone? Yeah. So 2 of these plus ink gets dark glass. This around a moonstone gets us dark ineffable glass. And then we're going to throw that in there. Oh, the music stopped. Okay, hold on. Stare at my desktop for a second. Yeah, I'm still watching. Don't turn stuff off. Come on. Oh, but then I have to switch it back over to Twitch. Forgive me. There we go. I'll throw that back in there. And then we got the dark ineffable glass to give us some windows down below. And also let's grab that last lever that we need that we didn't get earlier. Okay. So I know that I'm going to build an entrance here. So let's go ahead and we'll do... We're going to need at least the 9x9, I think. There we go. Because we're going to have to, like, zip into this thing. And we'll always have to keep ourselves, like, out of the path of the one that's blowing down, but also above the Mob Masher, because these ones would be blowing us forward. But we can't make it higher than that. That's as tall as it can be. Like, that's got to be where the roof is. Or there won't be anything pushing, like, spiders and stuff that exist on this level up here. So that's going to be our window, our window of opportunity is right there. That's where we're going to have to be. So then we're going to lay down some of this sweet void stone. Around the dark ineffable glass. There we go. That's good. That's good. I like that. I think the color contrast between the obsidian is a little bit off, but we might be able to correct that with the entranceway, like whatever we do here in these blocks that's going to give us our pathway into it. And also we can do some details like up above. But yeah, this is what it's going to be for now. So let's go ahead and knock all this up. Cool. I start to suspect that we did not get enough void stone. Oh no. That's not where you go. You go there. There we go. Yeah, I don't think we have enough void stone to bring it up all the way like that. But I mean, I guess we'll find out. Boop. Boop. Put another one there. Boop. Boop. Ha. Alright, what are we down to? Oh, a little bit over one stack, and we still got to do like 3 more layers. Yeah, we're going to definitely need more of that. So let's go grab some more void stone. There we go. Okay. Boop. Did I get everything? Yeah, nice. It's going to be a bit blocky to start, like I said, but once we get it going, then we can add stuff onto it. But the main thing is that I want to start getting those loot crates post haste. So we're already at the stage where we have to get a move on, as it were. I just want to double check one more time. I do have it. Yeah, a block above. Cool. A block above. There's not an L there. Come on, me. There we go, and then we should be able to just follow this all the way across, except that maybe I didn't... Oh, no. Oh, no. I did not think about that being a thing. That's fine. If I do that, it won't be a thing. Until right here, when it's totally a thing again. I think maybe that will stop it from being a thing again. We'll see. But yeah, I'm out of void stone again. I got like a lot of this obsidian, and then I'm totally not going to use it at all. I'm just going to chisel it all back and throw it back in here. Okay, surely 6 more stacks will be enough. Surely. Oh, look at that. See, it's all getting encased in, so now the monsters are starting to spawn. It's a dark area now. So, but out here, see, they're on fire. See, but we got to go ahead and get them encased in, so that way the spiders don't get any bright ideas. And then if we turn that on, and that on, and that on, then everything is pushed right there. And then we can turn that on. And then all we need to do from that point is to bust this one block and put, and this is where we're going to test our window, right? Oh, look at us get pushed out real quick. I gotta get it in there, but it's gotta be facing down. Oh, that's not correct. Oh, and I'm busting the glass. I'm not busting the, I'm getting knocked out almost immediately. Okay, so we'll have to turn these off. Ooh. And they reach below there, too, so... yeah. Gotta go around the whole outside edge. Oh, look at that one bat that escaped. He's like the star here. Absolutely. And then we'll turn that off, too. And then I can get... that probably got ate up by the... yeah. Oh, look, we already got some loot crates. Nice. Ooh, creeper. What if you died? I don't mess with that. Thing is, I mean, I've got really good armor. I don't know what I'm fretting about. There we go. And now, this can push them down. And it can push them way down. Maybe? Huh. Maybe I need to do, like, a widening upgrade on that? That's so weird that it's not working. It's not pushing that dude at all. But it is definitely on, right? Yeah. Show area. Yeah. Oh, well, there it goes. Maybe I just had to remind it that it covered that area? That's weird. I'll put one upgrade on it on each side. So let's flick that. Ooh. Ooh. Flick that. And flick that. And then everything should be in the center. And then everything dies. And even now you can already see that there's stuff that's being left behind because this thing doesn't cover the area. So I need to show its area and then move it north? Doesn't need to cover any lower than that, and then yeah. There we go. Hopefully nothing pops outside of there. But I mean, like, this thing also has room for upgrades. Like, this is an upgrade slot, and I think it's this one. Yeah, you can put 6 upgrades in it to, like, really increase its radius, but I just don't think it'll really be an issue for us. But yeah, already 11 common loot crates, an ore crate, an organics chest, and 2 rare loot crates. And that's, again, without any fortune whatsoever. That's just what the thing is able to output. So, for the moment, we're going to disable that part. Because we need to figure out now how we're going to draw everything up to us. And of course, like I said, my go-to is ender chests. So let's take a look at those. No, it's 2 words, of course. Ender chests. Obsidian. Yeah, we have all of that except for blaze rods. And blaze rods we do not have. What's this? What can we do with that? How do we get blaze rods? Okay, so chickens, obviously. a compactor from thermal expansion. That thing. Mob drops. Mob drops! We can make blazes. Blazes are a thing that we can make spawn. I actually was playing with this off camera a little bit. There's a thing called a fell pumpkin. And you do it with iron bars. Yeah. So if we do like this, and then put a fell pumpkin on top of it, you get a blaze. But it gives blaze powder. It doesn't give blaze rods. And then we looked at the mob drops, and it doesn't say that it drops blaze powder. So clearly something was changed in this pack, and it wasn't even updated with that, because that doesn't even know that's what it's supposed to do. So, since blazes drop blaze powder, I'm guessing this is going to be our option here, a compactor. Bronze, copper, that's gold and redstone, that's tin and iron and glass. And a piston, this isn't very hard to make. The only thing that's difficult is bronze, and it's only difficult because we haven't made it before. Do we have tin? Tin. No, we don't. So, what are you doing? Bring up the shop. Tin's going to be down here in the lower ones, right? Yeah, sure will. Alright. Boom. You know how to make tin now. Now let's teach you all the things about tin. Will it double here? Sure will. And let's make a block. And then teach you that and that. Nice. And then just for good measure, I'm not even sure if this comes up, but just in case. There we go. 10 nuggets too. So, tin and copper. We're going to get out a lot of copper. Bronze. Let's teach you bronze. And bronze nuggets. And then bronze block. I wasn't really like paying attention, but this music, I'm loving it, right? Let me get a sip of coffee here. So what else did we need on the, what was it, at Therm Compact? Compactor specialization. Allows for efficient creation of gears. Gears are used in construction of numerous things. Machine will not manufacture plates. And is this one like, it does plates better? Oh, no. Allows for the creation of currency, which we don't need at all. Okay. So we got the bronze. We'll need copper gears. Doot. I'll need tin as well. I think I need a gear of tin and iron. I definitely know I need some of that. And then glass. Just normal glass. Redstone. I think that's all I'll need. We'll see. Tin gear. Which, while we're on the subject, learn how to make gears. Copper. 110. Learn how to make a machine frame. Cool. And then this bad boy. I didn't pull out any gold? I could have sworn I did. Oh well. Gold. Learn how to make this. So that sure does come up a lot. Okay. So, bronze, that, what else? We need a piston, which it already knows how to make. Piston. And then, boom. we got a compactor. And hopefully we can... Yeah, nice. Pull it right back out. So we're going to put up that. And voidstone for now, and we'll get down to making stuff look good later. Now let's pull this here, and we got to attach it to the the cord here. I think I'll just do it here for now. Turn off all sides, and then yeah, make me a blaze rod. What else can this thing do? Coal balls, coal chunks, blaze rods, compressed coal balls, coal chunks into diamonds, that's cool. Blaze rods, so we can get all the different rods. Plates for reinforcement stuff. A variety of plates, actually. Neat. Okay, but we have our blaze rod now, which of course we can just throw in here, and now we have blaze rods. So I'll need 4 of them to make my 1 ender chest. Also 2 obsidian, an ender pearl, and a wool, and a chest. Wool, chest, ender, and obsidian. There we go. Boop. Huh. Churst. Oh man, I just realized that my chat is not up. You're gonna have to see my screen again. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. There we go. Nice. So now we should know how to make ender chests. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Are they killing each other? Hide area. It's kind of loud. What is that? North? Yeah. And this is without us doing anything except for turning the fans on. Like, they're just inherently killing each other, I guess. Or they're suffocating, maybe, as they get onto the mob masher. And you can see how quickly that was filling up, right? I mean, like, look at this. That's how quickly it's filling up. Now, the cool thing here is that we've already got the loot crates in here a couple of times. So I could honestly just not accept anything. Well, no, because it'll back up in the item hopper, or the ender hopper. So now I'm going to have to sort out how to get rid of this stuff pretty quickly. Well, the thing is, okay, so spider eyes, I need those. So now I know how to make those. Bones, ender pearls, all this other stuff I already know how to make with EMC, and there's no better way to generate it than through EMC. Sugar? Have I done sugar yet? Yeah, okay, good. The Inferium Essence, that'll be really good for us to have if I need to go and make more of the mystical agriculture stuff. I guess I did already have an arrow. But yeah, I'm going to have to get this sorted out pretty quickly. 99% of this stuff is just going into the trash. Like, I don't need a lot of it. All I care about really is the crates. That's all that I'm here for, is crates. So, storage drawers. That's going to be the answer, because of course it is. Storage drawers are always the answer. So we'll need to build a big place for storage drawers to go. But guys, we're out of time for today. So in between episodes, I'm going to work on getting something built that'll be like a storage area for us. So we're going to hook up this to an array of storage crates. Probably going to build all the setup for that off camera too, even though there might be a quest that's associated with it. So last thing, let's accept some rewards here. We got... I mean, but all the rewards are money. I really don't need to do... Like, this is just money. Right, none of these are going to give us items, are they? Or at least very few of them actually give you items. Most of it's just money. Yeah, money and money. And money. Okay, well, cool. So, easy to accept then, isn't it? But yeah, so please tell people about me. If you know anybody that likes this stuff, let them know that I'm here, so that way they can come and enjoy it too. Tell them that I stream pretty regularly. Tell them that I make YouTube videos, so that way they can go and see me there. And please, if you want more, like and subscribe. Thanks, guys. I will see you later.